Good evening to all you wonderful people on social media. This is your number 7, Lester Witherspoon, coming to you this evening once again with the program Lester Real Estate Investment Program. Always glad to have you on our program. We're always happy that you can take off time of your busy schedule to be a part of our program. We love to always have you, and we really appreciate you very much, and we encourage you to always join us, at least, and let's learn about what's happening in the real estate world. Because as you all may or may not know, this is an educational program to educate you about how the whole real estate process works and what's happening in the real estate world. So thanks for taking time, and if you know of anyone that need this education also, please share it with them, or even just let me know. I will reach out to them definitely, and I will highly appreciate it. So once again, thanks. I appreciate it very highly, and glad to have you. If you're not watching the live recording, you're watching the replay, we also just thank you for watching the replay. We're really, really happy that you can watch the replay of this program. Also, I just want to remind you that we have now started our YouTube channel, and all of these clips are on the YouTube channel. So you can go on our YouTube channel. You can just go on YouTube in the search bar, type in Lester Witherspoon Realtor, and you get to my YouTube channel, and then you can watch as many clips as you want to watch on different topics. So watch it if you like it. Just go right ahead and just click the like button if you like it. And I encourage you to also subscribe to my channel. And of course, click the notification button and you will get all the updates. Every update I put up, you will be aware. So please subscribe, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. And of course, click the notification button to get all the latest update. So we're always glad to have you. And don't forget, go to my YouTube channel, and we appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel also. And like as many clips as you want to watch and like. I will appreciate that also. Now, today, our topic for today is regarding short sales. Short sales, we'll be talking about short sales today. What is short sale and how it works for the buyers? We're talking about today. Short sales is a huge, it involves a lot, So we're just talking about what is short sale and what the steps are for someone who want to buy a short sale. Next time we'll be talking about maybe the advantages and disadvantages of purchasing a short sale. So we'll try to break it up in a piecemeal, so we don't want to just rush over it. We want to take our own time, address one aspect of it at a time to make sure that you get a good and clearer understanding of what is short sale and how the whole process works. So what is a short sale? How it come about? Now, what happens? Well, how a short sale come about? Normally, the homeowner, before he purchased that property, she purchased that property, they went either to a bank or to a lender to secure a loan to purchase that property. And that owner signed a document informing that lender or that bank that I will make certain amount of payment every month over the next maybe 30 years or whatever the agreement is. But if I don't make that payment, you can come and take the property back. That's nutshell. So as the months and years go by, things happen, and sometimes people lost their jobs. Sometimes people relocating, all that stuff there. But in the instance of a short sale, most times the owner the owner is encountering some financial hardship and is unable to make his monthly payment. Now, instead of waiting for the bank to come and claim that property, which will be on a foreclosure, the owner tried to preempt that step, preempt the property from going into foreclosure. So they will do an application to the bank requesting, informing the bank, one, that they're going through financial hardship and that they cannot continue with the payment, and they request for a short sale to be done to avoid going into foreclosure. So I hope you understand this now. So short sale comes about when the homeowner tries to avoid foreclosure. And what they do, they try to fill up an application and inform the bank or the lender, whoever they got the loan from, informing them that, look, I'm going through financial hardship and I'm not able to continue the mortgage payment for this property. So therefore, I'm appealing, requesting for a short sale. And then once you have done that, then the bank takes it over to look into your application to see whether you qualify for a short sale or you don't qualify, whether you're still liable for that mortgage that you will pay. You see that? So when you make that application, so the bank will be looking at two critical factors after you have made your application to the bank requesting for a short sale. Yeah. So the bank will be looking at, first the bank will be looking at, in order to consider it, they want to know whether the amount that you owe on the property is the house is going for is less, a value less than the amount you owe on the property. They will look at that first. And the second thing, they want to know what financial hardship you are going through. You have to prove to the bank that, or the lender, whoever you got the money from, you have to prove to them that indeed you are encountering financial hardship in order for your application to be approved for for short sale. So you have to prove that you are indeed going through financial hardship. And again, the property have to be less than what you owe. And then they will take those factors into consideration, and they may accept your application or they may deny your application based on the circumstances. So it doesn't mean that because you're applying for hardship, that means they will honor it. No, so now they refuse it and they will go into foreclosure and worsen your situation. You see? So hardship avoids you going into foreclosure. So that, in order to stop you from going to foreclosure, normally people go request the bank or the lender or request for a short sale to be done. But again, you have to prove that indeed you are going through hardship and you cannot afford to continue the payment. So that's the scenario when it comes to a short sale. So a short sale avoids you going to the foreclosure. So you're preempting foreclosure, that in a nutshell. But you have to prove to the lender that indeed you are going through financial hardship and cannot make your payments. Yeah. And then, so that is the nutshell for how the whole short sale come about. Now, if you want to buy a short sale, there are certain basic steps you need to go through as a buyer. You know, some people jump for a short sale. And 9 out of 10 times, people go for it because they buy the property below the market value. Because the bank will agree, normally when you request, the bank will have to agree on whatever price. They will allow you, once you meet all the requirements, they will allow you to put that house on the market below the market value. Of course, they will have to approve it. You know, they have to approve it. But so for buyers who want to buy a short sale, they jump for it because most times they are buying the house below the market value. So it's an invitation to buyers. So it's good because you buy the house and 9 out of 10 times you buy it with equity because you buy it below market value. So it's good for you. But it does not mean that it may sometimes you have other problems. It will all be the case. So sometimes you encounter other problems. And there are things we need to look into, you know, and we're talking about more of that. So, but in general, that's how the whole picture look like when it comes to a short sale. So there are 6 steps, and a short sale process is similar to the regular sale. The only difference because you see, when you have a regular sale, you want to buy a property at a regular sale, you are already pre-qualified by a lender or your bank. They have given you that pre-approval letter, and then you give it to your realtor, and you go look for the property and you make the decision. But in purchasing a property, it is the lender, that bank or that lender that credited the seller, the owner of the property, that money. They have to be involved in decision making. So it's not just the seller. No. The seller had 9 or 10 times he got no part to play in that decision making. He doesn't have any part to play. It is the lender or the bank that loaned him the money or her the money to buy that property. That's the institution that will be making the final decision as to whether or not they will accept whatever offer you'll be making to purchase that property as a short sale. So that will make it more tedious, that will make the process kind of delay and what have you, because they will try to do the homework well to make sure that yes, indeed, this person can move forward with this deal or not. So it's a whole long process. So the first thing you want to do if you want to buy a short sale, just like you buy a regular property, you get financing. You get financing. I mean, you gotta go to your own lender, your own bank to get the resources to be able to purchase the property. Now, I'm telling you, that lender that is agreed to put the house on the market for short sale, they will be very critical because they do not want to incur when we experience the same thing that they are facing with the other client that they had. So you'll be under a very serious scrutiny to make sure that indeed you are able to move forward. You see, so it take a little longer time. It take because they want to make sure, they want to be certain that you'll be able to move forward, and you got a good couple of months or a year or two, and then you come file for short sale again, or the house going to foreclosure. So just be prepared that even though it's going to be below the market value for that property, but make sure that you are in a good financial standing, good financial position, because they will be searching you in and out to make sure that you qualify and you're good to move forward with that property. So that's the first thing. Definitely. So once you have gotten your financing, make sure everything fine, make sure you're in a good position, then it's always good to make sure that you get a lender, a realtor who understand the short sale process and the foreclosure process, and who will be able to guide you through the process and let you know exactly the in and out of the whole short sale process. Yeah. So you need to get somebody who already know about it, who's aware about it, who at least maybe have some experience in it and can be able to guide you through the process and make sure all goes well for you. Yeah. So once you get a good realtor, 9 out of 10 times you will definitely move forward, you succeed, and what have you. So always good to get somebody who already a realtor who's aware of that market, who knows the process, who knows how it works, who can give you all the update, know exactly what's happening, know the in and out, and at least so you can make a well-informed decision as you move forward to the process. Yeah, because not all realtors, I'll be honest with you, not all realtors have handled short sale transactions, and not all realtors can be fully occurrent with the whole short sale process. So it's always good to make sure you get a realtor who is very occurrent and who knows the process and knows the in and out that can lead you through that process. Now, the third thing you want to check out is finding a property that falls in the short sale range. You see, because there are a lot of properties on the market, a lot. So that realtor will look, at pre-foreclosure properties. You see, they're not even looking for regular sales. They're going to look for pre-foreclosure property in order to find the short sales that are available for you to purchase. And then based on that, when they find it, then you will go and look at them to see which one best suits you, and then you can move forward with that particular short sale transaction and see where you want to purchase it. You see? So get a realtor who will know the in and out and who can really guide you. And once you have all the information and you see the one that you really like that suits your own particular situation, then you can try to move forward in making an offer on that property. Then you can make an offer on that property. But you gotta make sure that you are fully knowledgeable about that property, because you see, in order to make an offer on that property, I mean, some things you need to know, because if that person have issues with their mortgage, they may have other issues with other things, and they may have other liens on the property. And you need to know. You need to be fully aware if they have other liens. Like, for example, some people have gotten contractors. They have come and done work on the property, and they were not able to pay the contractor. The contractor can put a lien on that property, or mechanic lien on that property, for that specific tax that they did on that property. So you need to know whether there are any mechanic lien on the property. You see? You need to know, are there any tax lien on the property? Maybe that property, just as they were not able to pay their mortgage on time, they were not able to pay their taxes on time. And therefore, the country could put a tax lien on that property too. So you want to know, you want to make sure, get a history of that property. So what you do, what I would encourage you to do, now that 10 times, you get your title company to do a full history on the property, to see what the property is going to know, what they will find everything about the property. Get your title company that you want to use to close. Let them run a detailed search on that property to find out the whole history of that property. And they can let you know exactly whether it's only that mortgage that they have problem with, or whether they have problem with the tax issues, whether they have problem with other contractors, and let you know. Or if whatever lien or anything on that property, they will let you know. Because you need to know, at least to know exactly what you're getting into. It's important. So even though you will be getting it at a low price, but you got to make sure that you have other things that may be attached to it, and you got to be aware and know exactly how to handle it, how to move forward with it, and then you can go ahead and buy that property. So beware. It's good to purchase a short sale property, but you got to be aware of all the ins and outs. Be aware of exactly what's going on with that property, and know exactly what you're getting into and what you're not getting into. Then you can go ahead and try to purchase that property. So that is my only 2 cents on that, and I hope you really be mindful of that whenever you're trying to think about buying a short sale. You see, make sure you get a thorough search done to that property to make sure all is well, everything is fine. Now, even though it is a short sale, and normally short sales are sold as is. Short sales, they are sold as is. That means you buy as is where is. So if whatever wrong with that property, the selling got nothing to do with it. Once you buy it, you will be fully responsible for whatever wrong with that property. Why it is true that you buy it as is where is, and home inspection will have no impact. That means they will do no renovation of that kind. Because normally, when you buy a property, you do a home inspection, and the seller is required to do any, based on negotiations. If you don't waive it, the seller is required to make any renovation that wrong with that property. Normally, in a normal transaction, But given this hard market nowadays, most people waive any home inspection. And say, I will buy. So you will be doing your home inspection only for informational purposes. You'll be doing it just to make sure what the actual condition of that property, to find out what's wrong with that property, and to see whether there are any major damages being done to that property. Because the home inspector is required, that's what the home inspection is about, to let you know all the faults that are wrong with that property. So, but you're doing it just for your own information. That selling got nothing to do with it, the lending got nothing to do with it. You want to buy that property, you buy it as is, and you do your home inspection for your own information to see whether, so you can make an informed decision as whether it's something you can handle, or you want to move with it or not. You see? So you still do your home. I would still encourage you to do your home inspection to make sure you be able to make an informed decision with that property. So make sure you do your home inspection. It will really benefit you as you move forward. It's important to do that. Yeah. So once you do your home inspection and everything go well and you satisfy and everything fine, then you can think about start closing on the property. Then you start moving forward with closing, initiating closing. But again, you got to make sure, that all is well. You make sure that you have done all your homework. Make sure that you're ready to move forward with this deal. Make sure you have dot all your I's and cross all your T's. And then you can finally move. But again, it will take some time. It's not fast. It's not overnight. because they remember that lender is selling that property below the market value. He's selling that property at maybe at a loss. So even though it's not at a loss, but this at a loss. And so they want the highest and best offer that they can find. So not because you make an offer today, you need next 3 days you get an answer. No, which is the normal practice, maybe 3 to 5 days you hear back to see whether you accept it or not. But with a short sale, it will take some time because they want to see how many offers they can get, to see when they get the highest and best offer, to see how much they want to cut the loss as much as possible. That's what the lenders want. They want to cut the loss as much as possible. So they will not just jump to the first offer that comes their way. They will try to delay as much as possible in order to get as many offers that will come their way in order to accept the highest that they can get that suit their own criteria to cut their losses. You see? And when accepting the offer, the thing is, especially for the person who took the loan from them, they may, part of them, they will waive the additional that they owe because, as I said earlier, they selling it below and selling it lower than what the person owe. So sometimes they will just say, we'll sell it for this price, and you can just forgive the rest. Or sometimes they will go after you, even though you buy and sell it for this, but they will still go and try to through the court system to see you can make some other payment personally out of your own pocket as who owns the property and the owner who owns the property, they will go after them too. So, but for you who buy the property, you gotta make sure that once you buy that property and your offer has been accepted and you're going to close, make sure that you good. You have done they have done all the homework. Did you that they come after you for anything? And then they go after the seller who put the house on the market to sell, and they will handle it from their angle. And you buy the house now, you take it as is and try to work it from there. But you have to make sure that these things are done. You gotta make sure that at least so you can be aware and know exactly that you accept that property on this condition, and make sure that you know exactly what you're getting into. So it's very, very important. So short sale is similar to even foreclosure, but there's a little difference, and we'll talk about in the future the difference between a short sale and a foreclosure. And it's similar to a regular sale, but there's a little difference too because the lender is involved in a short sale, and the lender will be making that decision. It's not the seller that will be making that decision. So you gotta be aware. Even though the seller put it in the market, it's not that seller that making that decision. It's the lender that agreed to put the property on the market that have been making that decision. So just be aware of these things and know that the process will take longer than usual when you're doing a short sale. So next week we will be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of getting a short sale. We'll be going into more details so you can get a more understanding of the whole short sale process and what are the benefits of buying a short sale, what are the disadvantages of buying a short sale. So, but for now, I just want to give you the process of acquiring a short sale. So that we'll talk about today. The process of acquiring a short sale as a buyer. How you go about acquiring a short sale and who involved and how the whole process works. That we'll basically talk about today in a nutshell. So I hope you're able to learn something from there, from what we just went through. If you have any questions, feel free to put in the comment below. We'll be glad to answer any question that you may have. We'll feel free. Of course, you know my cell phone number is 302-310-0621. Again, my cell phone number is 302-310-0621. Feel free to call or text me at any time. I will respond to you in a timely manner. Or you can just put a comment in the box below, and I will definitely respond to it in a timely manner also. If you know anyone who's going through a financial hardship and want to go through a short sale and looking for somebody to help, let me know. I'll be glad to call that person, talk with that person, and see how best I can assist them to avoid going into foreclosure, and see how best we can work on getting a short sale done for them. So again, my business phone number is 667-290-5051. Again, my business phone number is 667-290-5051. So I look forward to hearing from you and working with you if need be, or working with somebody whom you may know and you want to recommend. We'll be glad to take off time to sit and talk with them, educate them about the process in more detail, and see how best we can go from there and what we can do to make sure all goes well for and with them. So for now, we'd like to say thank you again for taking time off your schedule, and feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to talk with you, work with you, or even go in more detail with you. This is an educational program, and we are here to educate the public on the whole home buying process and what all is involved. Once again, don't forget, I now have my YouTube channel. Feel free to please visit my channel. It is Lester Witherspoon Realtor. Just go on YouTube and type in the search bar Lester Witherspoon Realtor, and you'll go to my YouTube channel. You'll find all the clips are on our YouTube channel, and you can go and watch anyone you want regarding the home buying process, and like as many as you want. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lester Witherspoon Realtor. Just go on YouTube and you'll find my channel. Please subscribe. Click the notification button to get all the updates that I will be putting out there, and be on top of things as we put things out. So thanks again for your business schedule, and I look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to working with you if possible, and I will definitely keep in touch, and you will definitely be on top of my mind each and every day. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday for the live recording, or check out the YouTube channel for the clips. They are on there. Or go on the YouTube, or go on Facebook or other social media platform. You also see the recordings there. So thanks again, and I'll say bye for now, and I will definitely keep you updated with all of the developments. Take care. I'll keep in touch.